He wrote, first about my favorite spot ever, the fake punch into a DDT on Alex Wright. It was smart, it was simple, it was effective, and I popped like I had just watched Chipper hit a walk-off home run. Was this a spur-of-the-moment thing or something that you had been around on house shows and finally made it to TV? And I just want to give a little context around this for those that don't remember this spot. It was WCW Slamboree. It was from May 21st, 1995. Arn, you acted like you were going to punch him. He ducked down, and when he went down for that fake punch, you just cinched him in and drilled him with that DDT. Was that on the fly, or was that planned, or what was that about?
Well, it had happened a previous night. We were working a house show loop, and I literally went to punch him in the mouth, and he literally ducked. And he started coming out of it kind of slow, like, oh, I dodged a bullet, and I went, well, that feels a little awkward now, but what if I put something behind that if it ever comes up again? Very next night, because he got a nice reaction, like a chicken shit reaction from the audience, like the first time he ducked to get out of. Anytime in our business that you can avoid contact, it always gets a nice chicken shit reaction. And I thought, well, I could snatch him on a DDT right there, and we just kind of did it on the fly. And when we got to the back, he went, what was that? I said, worked, didn't it? He said, yes, very effective. So it was just kind of thrown in there on the fly, and it absolutely worked. And enough people saw it that it became iconic, and people remember.
I got to ask you, since we're here talking about Alex Wright, what were your thoughts about him in general as a performer? I mean, he came in with that great look, big expectations. What were your thoughts on Alex Wright as a performer?
Well, I thought Alex had a huge upside. You know, he was a handsome kid. He was really young. You know, he was foreigner, he was German, you know, so he had an accent, which made him, you know, different. He had a lot of things going for him. I'm thinking maybe the timing wasn't just perfect. There were a lot of new characters getting brought into WCW, and he kind of got caught up in the, you know, all those different, you know, ones. If you go back and think about him, you know, how many people got the Karate Guy, Glacier, Mortis, you know, Yo Baby, Yo Baby, Yo.
Yeah,
you know.
PM News, yeah.
They all were kind of debuted around the same time frame, and I think Alex got kind of caught up in that. But, you know, he was a good worker too, you know.
We can't forget Norman the Lunatic. I mean, they were all coming out back then, right? You know?
Yeah, man, absolutely.